Look at me. Cute.
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say. Can't breathe in sunlight.
Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Love Ritual. We are here heading towards our hotel or such. We just met two boys and I kind of forgot their names already, so sorry. That's a druid and a necromancer for you. Eternal enemies refusing to help the other until the bitter end. Oh, this is different. Good evening, Signorina. How can I help you? Or is this different? I don't remember this in the demo, so I'm assuming. Oh, there's another kitty. Hi. Sorry. Easily distracted. You found take a seat, cat. Aww. Oops. I keep forgetting if I do that. The dialogue would change. Good evening. My name is Relay Everett, and I booked a room. Here are the papers and my documents. Did my luggage arrive safely? Why was he looking at my papers for so long? I was getting a little nervous the longer he inspected them, when finally he looked back up at me. Signorina Relay, I must apologize, but have you checked your papers? You're very late to check in. You did read the rules, didn't you? Without prepayment, we can't reserve the room for you. What? Are you kidding? Are you serious? I'm late until the evening and you deny to check me into my room. Signorina Relay, we've been waiting for you for a few days. I do not understand. I'm sure I ordered it for today. How could I get stuck in time and not on I'm very distracted of the floor. Is there fish in the floor? Sorry, I got so distracted. Time anomaly. Anomaly? I calculated everything to get here today. Maybe there's an error on your end. Please check again. Of course, Signorina Relay. Don't worry, we will handle this. Do I have to pay extra or something? I'm sure someone could pay extra for me. My mom, dad, hello? This is some kind of misunderstanding. How can it be that I made a mistake? What's wrong with me? I'll have to spend the night in a box because of my apparent absent-mindedness. I see the manager's discussing something with another employee. He looks displeased, but there is a hope that this is their mistake. Oh, he's coming over here. Come on, Relay, turn on your charm. Excuse me, Signorina Relay. The date is clearly written in the reservation journal. Aww. Is there anything I can do then? In any case, your reservation has been cancelled, and we can't give you that room. We will provide you with another room, although you will have to wait a little bit. Thank you. This is so cute, Sparkles. This is wonderful news. I don't really want to search for another hotel in the middle of the night. Don't worry, Signorina, that won't need to happen. Our hotel has an impeccable reputation, and hopefully soon you will be convinced of this. Enjoy your vacation. It's not a vacation, it's more like I'm on job duty, but it's okay, whatever. I really love the chairs, by the way. Not only because it's pink, okay guys? Because it's pink. And it's cute looking. Thank you again. Okay, I don't remember that scene. It's been a bit of a wait, but I was pleasantly surprised to find that my compensation was a room bigger than the one I had booked before I arrived in the city. Did I have to pay the same price though? Cause that would be a steal. Damn, this place is much bigger than I expected. It's even got a double bed. All the more for me. all the more for me, I guess. Either way, I don't plan on staying in these fancy clothes any longer than I have to. Look at me. Cute. I heave a sigh of relief as I lay down to relax on my bed. After a long and tiresome day, the bed feels like heaven. My bed back at home was never this comfortable. I could just go to sleep as I am right now. Honestly, I'm very so much in love with this outside bubble thing going on. I don't know how that's working because I feel like I'm underwater. Seriously? Right when I find myself in the perfect position to sleep, someone's knocking at the door. Maybe if I just ignore them, they'll go away. The knocking sounds urgent, but that doesn't stop me from being frustrated. Okay, I got it. I'll get the door. Chill out. Without thinking, I get up and storm towards the door in my lingerie. I determined to put an end to this knocking so that I can go to sleep. I open the door to see Shanray waiting for me outside. That boy just looked down and up at me. Oh, his face turns bright red and I realize that perhaps opening the door in my lingerie wasn't the best idea. Either way, I had to play this off. If I act embarrassed, it'll only make this situation worse. Hey, Sean Ray, right? Don't worry about it. Anything I can do for you? Nothing. It's just, I'm just here to apologize for my rash behavior at the meeting today. I guess I was just a little overcome with emotion, and I know that sometimes necromancers are known to manipulate those who are unsuspecting. So, I was a little on edge. It isn't very fitting for a druid to let himself be overwhelmed by emotions like that. After all, patience is a virtue we value in our circle. I came here to offer sincere apology and mend any damages to fresh bond that is forming between us. An awfully eloquent apology for a rather understandable offense. I never even held a grudge against them in the first place for it. It's just the way their different cultures get when they're around each other. I appreciate the apology, Shanrei, but you didn't need to come all the way here just for that, you know. And again, how did you find where I'm staying? Are there a ton of hotels around here? Please don't get close. I'm not in a decent outfit for you to be getting so close unless you're trying to harm me in such way. I know, but it's important that I fix this as early as possible. A bond is most fragile in its early stages, and I would hate for this to leave a permanent scar in our relationship. That line is honestly so beautiful. Either way, we completely forgot to discuss who you'll see first tomorrow. Have you made up your mind yet? I think, in the demo, I said I'll be seeing him first, but then I think I changed my mind and said I'll be seeing Kalaseth first. I don't remember why I chose that, but I'm gonna go with my past gut that I chose Kalaseth first. I think I'll be seeing Kalaseth first. I see. Well, you're the expert here. I will trust in your decision. I'm just playing with all these boys' hearts. I'll drop by tomorrow afternoon then. Have a good night. Because I shook his hand first, but then I was like, I'm gonna go to Kalaseth first for the first introduction. You too, Shanrei. See you tomorrow. Closed the door behind me and I paused to think. Was I really so angry sounding that he felt it necessary to come all the way to my hotel to apologize? Come to think of it, how did he even find my room number and know which hotel I was staying at? I wondered if he had any ulterior motive in coming here. It really is overkill to come all this way, wasn't it? As I stood there thinking, the door knocked again. It knocked once again. Did Shanrei forget to tell me something? He's so shocked. Don't look me up and down. Jesus, oh, you're blushing. So cute. I open the door and I find Kalaseth is waiting outside instead of Shanrei. And I'm still in my lingerie. I mean, I don't think I can change within a second. So, if I thought Shanrei had gone red, Kalaseth is something else. He can't even bring himself to speak. I quickly look down at my toes. My face is going red as well. I'm going to have to play this off even better than I did last time. Think, Frele. Make a joke or something. Laugh it off. Oh, silly me. I opened the door in my lingerie. Wait, what? Damn it. Did I sound too inviting with that? I look up again and see that he turned his head away, so he wasn't looking at me directly. It's fine. I was just here to say sorry for the meeting. Yeah, I just had my client's interest in mind, and yours, you know, it would be terrible for your family's reputation if you gave the wrong accusation on a case. It's strangely adorable how flustered he is right now. That's all I wanted to say anyway, and I also wanted to know who you will be meeting with first tomorrow. I figured it would be best to see you first. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Oh, he's so cute! He finally looks at me directly, still visibly flustered. Well then, oh my god! Bowing and everything. Well then, I'll make sure to be here on time tomorrow morning. Have a good night, Signorina Relay. To be honest, both of them are quite charming. I honestly don't know who to go for. And maybe I should go with Kalaseth, just because he's so adorable. With that, Kalaseth made his way to the stairs, and I shut the door behind me and returned to my bed. They both definitely behave differently when they're alone. Or maybe it was the fact that I was half naked. I didn't even mean to open the door in my lingerie anyway. I just wasn't thinking straight because I was angry my sleep got disturbed. In retrospect, that was a lot more immature of me than I originally thought. Guess I'm not the only one who got a little overwhelmed with emotion today. Hopefully I wasn't too provocative. Then again, they're both kind of cute. Oh, stop it. Really, you're here for a job. Not to find a boyfriend, but if you somehow find a boyfriend, that's a win-win anyway, okay? If I keep thinking about this, I won't be getting sleep tonight. It's best that I just go to sleep now. 1 cute druid, 2 cute necromancers, 3 cute druid. Lay? I mean, she's just being honest with herself. Oh Jesus, that alarm. What time is it? Oh no, I really went and did it this time. I overslept by quite a bit. Kalaseth is probably already downstairs. I should get dressed as quickly as I can and make a rush for the cafe. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, there's actual, like, people in the lobby. I mean, it's a hotel. Why would I think no one would be here? I spot Kalaseth as I enter the hotel's cafe, and I wonder how long I've made the poor guy wait. He looks so upset. I'm so sorry. It's your fault for disturbing my beauty sleep last night. This is probably a really important case for him and his career. I should approach him. It looks like he's been waiting for an hour at least, and I start to feel bad. On the table remains of snacks and an unfinished glass of wine. There's another one. Is it for me? Kalaseth, you're here. The way he bows is so cute, guys. It's killing me. Indeed, I am. I make it a point to not be late to these kinds of meetings. Making me feel guilty. Ready to head to the crime scene. You'll be going with Shenrei later, right? That's right. In that case, he'll show you everything there is to see. I won't trouble you by taking you there, just to give you the forest history. Truth be told, I'm sure Shenrei will present to you a strong case, but I'm equally sure he'll point out some very important details that provide a new dimension of context to the case. Go on. So here's the deal. I take it that he will drive the point home that the crime scene is riddled with evidence of necromancer involvement. Definitely a tried and true tactic of an advocate, trying to put doubt of the other advocate into the mind. Well, that's all fine until you pause to think about 2 things: motive and location. If, for whatever purpose, let's say, some necromancer wanted to do something evil to wreak havoc upon the city, even though that's not what necromancers actually do, that's what the druids think we do. The ritual that was attempted is a time-consuming one, and a ritual which would take place over several weeks, and I'm sure you're just as aware of this as I am. He's right. Since it was an entity summoning ritual, it would have been a lengthy one too. In fact, if one were to use bones as a harvesting mechanism for spirits, to have sufficient energy for this kind of ritual, it would take around 40 days. Beyond that, the forest in which it took place is currently in a bad state. Oh, he's so angry. Wait, are you fire coming out of your eyes, or what was that? What? The nature spirits there were falling ill, and the druids have decided to blame it on us for corrupting the air or something equally stupid along the lines. After obtaining permission from the authorities, they barred the forest up, and only druids or people accompanied by a druid can enter. As the forest was a very important area for the city's druidic circle in the first place, the forest itself is heavily guarded, although I doubt you'll encounter resistance when you go with Shenrei. But as an authoritative figure on this case, per police request, I bet you could enter on your own as well. Come to think of it, there were actually quite a few druids walking around the entrances. At first I figured they were researchers or maybe bodyguards for any researchers who were somewhere inside the forest. What Shenrei will basically tell you is that a necromancer who could have done this ritual from the privacy of their own home, or even at the Necromancer League headquarters, chose to instead sneak into the center of a well-guarded druidic forest multiple times to perform a lengthy ritual. Moreover, oh wow, you're getting real close up here. He didn't do this. Are you whispering now? Okay, I'm gonna whisper. Moreover, he didn't do this once. This necromancer would have had to sneak in several times. Once for putting the bones up, and a second time for the ritual itself. Also, he would have had to check somewhat frequently if the cauldron was filling up correctly. This is a lot of work. This reminds me of when in Minecraft, I was trying to summon these like wings in a modded server, and if you don't do it quick enough, it explodes. By the way, it never exploded on me, surprisingly. If the cauldron was filling up correctly, even if we assume that the whole time he managed to sneak unnoticed, how did he drag the huge cauldron? This is simply impossible for a single person to achieve on their own. He keeps talking, and it's obvious Kalaseth enjoys to look clever in front of me. I wonder if he'll be offended if I ask him to go straight to the point. Finally, okay, he was kind of whispering because it was italicized. Oh my god, fire in his eyes. Reminds me of Shoto. Finally, as I managed, sorry, not manage. As much as I mock the Druids for their rudimentary understanding of magic and their reliance on nature, even they aren't stupid enough to not notice such a thing happening right in the center of their forest for weeks. And they had the gall to accuse my client, who is still an apprentice necromancer. How could he possibly manage to sneak past all the druid guards and pull such a ritual off? Seth finished his opinion on a sublime note and looks at me expectantly. He's an excellent orator. I need to say something. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Guess what? This is where we're gonna stop. What other choices, though? That's an impressive case, Kalaseth, or thank you. This will help a bit. I'm not gonna tell you what I'll pick. You're gonna find out in the next episode. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.